What's up, everyone? It's JDog406 coming back for another coin roll hunting video, and today we're getting into another box of nickels right here. And there's nothing super special on the ends of this box. There's a couple 1960 enders right here, and it would be nice if one of them or both of them would be a Philadelphia, as they would be under 60 million. But other than that, let's get into one of these two rolls right here, and let's see if we can get a Philly off of it. Before we get into that first roll, we are going to overview our mintage and point sheet. Here's the Buffaloes. The other side of the Buffaloes that was missing. Point sheet. And here's the extra Canadian score sheet. Alright, let's get in that first roll. Alright, so we got this first roll out with that 1960 right there. So let's go ahead and get this out. See if we can get a Philly. Alright, let's go ahead and flip it in 3, 2, 1. We just got the Denver. This is the way common version. In the 1960s, the 1960 Philadelphia is under 60 million minted, and I do like to keep those ones, but this one will not be being kept. Oh, we got an older one in here, though. Alright, 1954 Denver right there. Very nice. I don't think there's going to be anything else here, so let's move on to the next roll. Alright, we're getting into the second one. Can we get a Philadelphia off this one? This is also going to be a 1960. Alright, let's go ahead and flip this one in 3, 2, 1. Dang, two Denvers right there. Not so good a luck for our ends, but let's get into the rest of this. And I don't think there's going to be anything in this second roll, so let's move on to the third one. Alright, we're getting into this third roll, and it does look like it could be a little older. There is no mint marker on it, as you can see right there. But let's get it out and let's see if it is going to be older or not. Alright, so let's go ahead and flip that. Nope, just a 1970 yes. Alright, let's go ahead and go through the rest. And I think I'll tune you guys in when I do finally find something else. Alright, we're getting into the fourth roll. Ooh. Alright, we have a Canadian right there. Let's go ahead and get that one out of the way. Alright, 1979. Very nice. Then this one looks like it's going to be older, so I'm hoping it's not a 64. It's a 62. Let's go ahead and put that one back, and let's see what else is here. There's also a Denver mint mark here. So let's go ahead and check this one. And it's a 64. Alright, I think the Canadian's the only thing in that roll, so let's move on. Alright, we're getting into the 10th roll. Oh, okay. This is a little interesting right here. 2024 Denver right here. These are a low mintage, under 40 million, and they are worth at least $3 to $5 a piece. Yeah, very nice. If I start finding a ton of these, I won't show them all. Alright, we're getting into the 15th roll. Alright. We got a 1959 right here from Denver. Alright, we're getting into the 21st roll. This one looks like it could be a little bit older. 1952 Philly right there. Alright. It's not too bad of a find. Let's go ahead and put this one down. Alright, we're getting into the 22nd roll. Oh, okay, we have a 1959 Denver right here. Alright, we're getting into the 25th roll right here. Let's see what we can get out of the halfway point. Don't think there's going to be anything in our halfway point, so let's hope the other half of the box has some good stuff in it. Alright, we're getting into roll 27. Looks like we have a Denver mint mark right here, so let's go ahead and see what this one is. 1946 Denver right there. Alright, fairly nice. Alright, we're getting into the 28th roll. Ooh, we got a 1958 Denver right there. Alright, we're getting into the 31st roll. Okay, we do have a Denver mint mark right here. This one looks like it's probably going to be an older one instead of a 64. Ooh, alright, 1942 Denver. This is not the silver variety. This is the non-silver variety. And they did make non-silver and silver ones in 1942. And they did make silver war nickels from 1942 to 1945. It's pretty cool right there to be seeing a non-silver one. They don't come out too often. I think I see more of the silver variety than I do this one. Alright, we're getting into the 34th roll. Ooh. Okay, wasn't expecting to find this right here, but if you can't tell by the reverse, this is going to be a proof, and my light is definitely reflecting off of it a lot, so I'm sorry about that, but let's go ahead. 1991 San Francisco right there. Alright, very nice to be finding a proof. Alright, we're getting into the 45th roll. Okay, we do have a Denver mint mark right here. Let's go ahead and flip that to a 1954 Denver. Alright. Alright, we're getting into the last three rolls right here. So let's see if we can get something interesting out of these last three rolls. It's been a fairly decent box, I think. But yeah, let's get into this. Ooh, we got 1958 right here from Denver. And I don't think there's going to be anything else in this roll, so let's move on to the second to the last. Alright, we're getting into the second to the last roll. Let's see what we can get from this one. Don't think there's going to be anything in here. I am going to double check it as I do all rolls, but other than that, we are going to move on to that last and final roll. Alright, we got our last and final roll right here. What can come out of it? Are we going to get some silver? Are we going to get at least another older find? A Canadian? A foreign? Let's go ahead and open it up and see what's here. And we got nothing. So that last roll was not the greatest, but at least we got one find out of those last three rolls. So other than that, let's move on to our conclusion. Right, and we're here at the conclusion. So we have our 2004s and 2005s right here. The 2005s are sitting on top. We have the Bison, the Ocean and the View of Joy, the Lewis and Clark Keelboat, and then the Louisiana Purchase. There is a design difference for 2004 and 2005 right there. And then we come down here. So here's all of the common dates that we found today. So we had two 1959 Denvers, two 1958 Denvers, two 1954 Denvers, and one 1952 Philadelphia. And then if we come over here, so here's what we had under 40 million. We had 5 2024 Denvers right here. And then up here we have this 1979 Canadian Tiara obverse. The Tiara obverse ran from 1965 to 1989. And then we come over here. Here are the best finds that we got on the box today. So we had this 1991 San Francisco proof, and it absolutely looks beautiful. Let me even flip it over to the back side real quick, very carefully. There we go. Nice. It looks absolutely beautiful. All proofs are super low mintages, usually under 5 million. And then we have this 1942 non-silver war nickel right here from Denver, as you can see right down there. And these are a fairly low mintage, under 20 million. That's absolutely crazy right there to be finding one of those, especially with how little finds there were compared to normal boxes that I open. I usually have a bit more, but to be honest, this was a pretty great box right here. And then we have this 1946 Denver right here, which is under 60 million minted, and it's a bit of a better date, especially better than the Philadelphia version, but I wish we had a San Francisco. A San Francisco version would have been under 20 million. So that would have been a way better date. But other than that, there's not really much else to show you guys. So let's move on to the score sheet. Before we get into that score for the box, we are going to be punching in this 1991 S proof. And yeah, still glad to be finding a nice little proof right there. Always love those proofs. And there we go. And I guess I can just give you a quick little walkthrough of what's in here. Alright, so I don't really have too many proofs, but we can start from the 60s and go down real quick, and I can show you what's all in this book. We got a fairly good amount of stuff right here. We got pretty much all those silver war nickels, besides two of them right there, the 44p and the 42p. Then we're missing some of the more key date-ish ones. I have a 38D, and I'm pretty sure the 38 Philly is the more common one. But yeah, we will definitely be working on this. Hopefully in the future, we can fill in all of these little empty slots right here. But until then, let's move on. Here's the Buffaloes. The other side of the Buffaloes that was missing. Points sheet. And here's the extra Canadian score sheet. Alright, and here we are for the score for Season 2, box number 9 of our nickels. And we had 7 over 60 million for 7 points, 1 under 60 million for 2 points, 5 under 40 million for 25 points, 1 under 20 million for 10 points, 1 proof for 15 points, 1 Tiara Canadian for 10 points, for a total points of 69 points on this box. That is an absolutely great box right there. Usually anything over 50 points is a fairly good box. But other than that, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, J-Dog out.